Welcome to AI Revolution in Healthcare, a regulatory perspective with Dr. Nirdosh Jagota. Bringing over 3 decades of global regulatory and quality experience to demystify the intersection of artificial intelligence and healthcare regulation.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Dr. Nirdosh Jagota, and in today's episode, we're diving deep into how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing clinical trials and drug development. This transformation is perhaps one of the most significant shifts we've seen in pharmaceutical development in the past decade. Let's begin by addressing a critical challenge in our industry. Traditional clinical trials are time-consuming, expensive, and often face significant operational hurdles. A typical phase 3 clinical trial can cost hundreds of millions of dollars and take 3 to 7 years to complete. This is where AI is making a remarkable difference. Today, I'll outline 3 key areas where AI is transforming clinical trials and, importantly, how regulatory bodies are adapting to these changes. First, let's discuss patient selection and recruitment. AI algorithms are now being used to analyze electronic health records to identify eligible participants, predict patient enrollment rates, match patients to appropriate trials, reduce protocol amendments. For instance, a recent oncology trial implemented an AI-powered screening system that increased successful patient matching by 60% and reduced screening time by nearly half. However, these systems must comply with strict regulatory requirements for patient privacy and data protection. The second area is real-time data monitoring and analysis. Modern clinical trials generate enormous amounts of data, and AI systems are becoming instrumental in detecting safety signals earlier, identifying protocol deviations, monitoring data quality, predicting trial outcomes. A key regulatory consideration here is that any AI system used for these purposes must be validated according to good clinical practice (GCP) guidelines. The FDA has been clear that while AI can enhance trial monitoring, it cannot replace human oversight entirely. The third area, and perhaps the most exciting, is the use of AI in adaptive trial designs. These are trials that can be modified based on interim analysis results. AI systems can suggest optimal sample sizes, identify patient subgroups most likely to respond to treatment, recommend protocol modifications, predict trial success probability. However, regulatory bodies require predetermined change control plans for such adaptive designs. These plans must clearly specify what changes can be made, under what circumstances, how decisions will be documented, how data integrity will be maintained. Now let's address some practical regulatory considerations for implementing AI in clinical trials. Data quality and integrity. AI systems must meet ALCOA plus principles: attributable, legible, contemporaneous, original, accurate, plus complete, consistent, enduring, and available. Clear audit trails must be maintained. Data provenance must be verifiable. Validation requirements. AI algorithms must be validated before implementation. Performance metrics must be predefined. Regular revalidation may be necessary as the system learns. Risk management. Potential biases must be identified and mitigated. Contingency plans must be in place. Regular risk assessments must be performed. Looking ahead, we're seeing regulatory agencies actively developing frameworks specifically for AI in clinical trials. The FDA's recent guidance on digital health technologies in clinical investigations provides important insights into how regulators are thinking about AI integration. A particularly interesting development is the concept of regulatory-grade AI. This refers to AI systems that meet the stringent requirements for use in regulatory decision-making. These systems must demonstrate reproducibility of results, transparency of methods, robustness of validation, clear documentation of changes. Before we conclude, let me emphasize that while AI offers tremendous potential to transform clinical trials, its implementation must be thoughtful and systematic. Regulatory compliance isn't just about checking boxes. It's about ensuring that we're using these powerful tools responsibly to advance medical science while protecting patient safety. In our next episode, we'll explore how machine learning is revolutionizing medical imaging and the regulatory frameworks governing its implementation. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Dr. Nirdosh Jagota, and this has been AI Revolution in Healthcare, a Regulatory Perspective. If you found this information valuable, please subscribe to our podcast and share it with your colleagues. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube.
You've been listening to AI Revolution in Healthcare, a regulatory perspective with Dr. Nirdosh Jagota. Join us next time as we continue to explore the intersection of AI innovation and healthcare regulation.